don't worry, I'm parked. So I have had it in my head to do this for like ever since I saw the post from Sarah, aka Thudaloo, about going to Pride at Bacchanal. So I'm gonna go into Michael's and start making, getting supplies for Thyrsus. I don't even know if I'm saying that correctly. Forgive me if I'm not. And I want to make it super queer. So that's what I'm doing. Yes, I'm wearing the same shirt as I did for my last video, but it's really comfy and I didn't have anything else clean. And so I'm gonna go into Michael's. My phone is actually kind of dying because I have no sense of direction and I keep getting lost, so I have I have to keep using my GPS. And so and sorry that I'm like blasting the air while I'm doing this, but it's 96 degrees outside and I'm not turning it off until I stop the car and I'm going inside. So everything's gonna be a little bit you know, in pieces, because I don't know how long my phone will last for today, because it's already at 60 something percent, so we'll see. And now we're gonna go into the store. And so what omnis, I didn't say that at the beginning, so I'm saying it now. Now we're in the store, and I'm not familiar with their layout at all, so let's go try to find some things. First we're gonna need a really big stick, and some pine cones, so I'm gonna go see if I can find any of those, and then I need to find all the queer stuff because it's still Pride Month, so I know it's here somewhere. I found these, but I don't know how much they are, so let's find out. So that's how much it is. So I guess I'm getting this whole bundle, so I guess I'm making more than one. I was gonna make mini ones, but maybe I'll just stick with, what's it, 6 big ones. It's $13 for all 6, and it's about my height. A little comes up to my chest, so that seems like big enough for me. Let's move on. Oh ho ho! I found these before I found pine cones, but I guess we should get some of these guys, eh? To put on there. So let's get a couple. So I apparently walked through this aisle like 6 times and completely missed them, so let's take our pick of our fake pine cones here. Okay, everything's coming together. We've got our sticks, we've got pine cones, and we've got some grapes and some wire to wrap it on. Now I need to find some ribbon and maybe some other stuff, and we should be done. Ooh, I found the mini dowels. Yeah. So I originally wanted to get like nylon on spools, but they do not have enough colors, so I guess we're going with these. Because I can get the whole rainbow. Alright, that's about as close as I'm gonna get it. I'm trying to get the 2 blue type colors because that always gets forgotten. We now have all the things back from the store, so I got a semi-large dowel to maybe make another one. So in there is the rest of the things that I will be using later. It is now 99 degrees outside, so I'm gonna take this stuff home because I have glue sticks in there and I'd like them to not melt together. So I'm gonna do that, and then the next time you see me, I'll actually be putting everything together. Did I do it? Did I do the cool transition thing? Did it work? Alright, so now we're going to get started on all this. I'm going to move my camera back a bit once I start, and then I'll probably need a time lapse for this. Alright, so this thing is almost as tall as I am. Comes about to here. So now I have to measure the ribbon. And we're going to do that for all of them. But I need to do this about twice as long as this thing is 3 times. So I'm just going to drop it. So I can do that. And about there looks good. So I need 3 of them, this length. Yay. That's 2 for red. This project is going to take a lot longer than I anticipated. So here's my 3rd red ribbon. About there. Alright, so let me tie these guys together. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie them together and then I'm going to braid them before I put them on the staff, because I think it looks better than just having one loose ribbon. And then once I have the whole rainbow, it'll look really neat, I think. So let's see what we can do with that. And I'm just going to be kind of gross and put this in my mouth while I braid it, because that's just how I braid ribbon. Because right now my glue stick is still warming up and I can't do anything with it because it's cold and I can't glue it to the top yet. So here we go. Oh no. So this is really long, so it's going to take me a minute. So I'm probably going to go off camera to do a lot of these because it's going to take me so long. And I kind of want to watch Vikings while I do it, so don't mind me if I suddenly reappear with all 7 of them done, because I don't want to risk people interrupting me while I'm trying to do this. And the ribbon is getting much thinner, which I should have anticipated, but for some reason I didn't. So this is the start of my red ribbon braid, and then I'm going to do the rest of the 6, and then I'll be back when I'm done with those and keep recording everything else. So you don't need to see me braid all 7 of these. So we'll be back. Okay, pretend like this is the same day and I'm not wearing a different shirt. So I had to wait for the glue stick to heat up. So I don't think I'm finishing this today because I can't find my floral wire that I bought to get the grapes attached securely onto here. So that's a little annoying. I was going to do it this way, but the bottom is slightly slanted, so I think I'll have to do it the other way around. So we're gonna start with red, of course. So You didn't see me braid all of these because it took me forever to do it. And now you're just gonna watch me glue a bunch of these together, and then I have to wait for them to dry. Yay! This is super fun. Oh, you know what would help? I'm going to use a small dowel to press it against the part, because I don't want to burn myself. So that's what I'm going to use these for right now, I think. Alright, so it's glued inside. Now I'm going to put a small dollop on the top so it stays. And then we can continue. The only downside of this particular glue gun is that it has a short, ow. I've already burned myself. We're only on the first one. It's not too bad though, at least. Alright, so that is the first one. Now let me see. I need to double check on how far apart I should be making these as a okay. So I think about as much as I can do it. I'm gonna space it a little. Let's see, this orange one, yellow. The problem here is going to be all the knots being in the same spot. I'm just gonna wing it and hope it works out. That's what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna wing it and hope. I don't know. I've already messed up. Alright, well, good enough. Because I'm honestly probably gonna fill in the hole here with glue so it'll all stay together. I'm gonna have some overlap, it looks like. So now I have to pull out yellow, and we're going to go with that next. Oh, I forgot to do something. This top bit is definitely going to be wrapped with something else, so that will also help it all stay the way I need it to. Because once I get all of them glued on, I'm going to wrap it somehow, but I have to wait for the glue to dry, so you may not see this until later. And if I can't figure it out how to do it on camera, I might go off camera, wrap it, and then come back with the finished product. We'll see. And I realized earlier in the video, I showed you what I said was orange, but I just showed you the other red one I had. So, yeah, my bad. Alright, so it looks like these guys might not. I'm gonna have to do the thing again. Want to see the Thyrsus? I had to finish most of this off camera because I wasn't able to do a lot of it while I was recording, but what I ended up doing is wrapping the different colors along the stick bit. And then because I had originally meant to braid it, I then took just strands and had that on either side, and I added grapes because even though usually a Thyrsus wouldn't have grapes on it, I thought it would be fun to add them and have them on there as well. They're wrapped with floral wire around the top with the loose strands because I wanted the rainbow, but I also wanted it to be kind of incorporated rather than straight lines of color, which is what I ended up having on here. And then for the pine cone, it's just glued on there at the top, and I added a little rainbow coming off of the Thyrsus. So here it is, my pride Thyrsus. And so if you have any queer bacchanals for me to go to, let me know, because I'll be prepared now. I'm gonna give you a better look at the Thyrsus as it's sitting against something, so hold on. Here we have the Thyrsus. So, I finally finished it. It only took me like 5 different days and a bunch of different hours. I'm not sure what the total hours is because I didn't calculate them before I started videotaping, and so I'll figure that out later. But the cost of the materials is around $50 something, which isn't too bad because I have extras so I can make a couple more. And if I do, I will let y'all know if I list them anywhere on Etsy and whatnot. So make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all next week. Bye.
Athena, can you say sawete amnes? Athena, say hello. Good yawn.